This topic is social media harming the society? Okay, so without wasting any time, we will just start the debate now. And first of all, I would just like to clear that everyone is free to share their opinions. Everyone is free to share their opinions on the topic. Okay, so whatever you think about the topic, you can just share your opinion. Okay, so starting with the Prashant. So, Prashant, what do you think? Is social media really harming the society?
Thanks for having me, Akshay. First of all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. So today I stand in agreement and with the statement that social media is indeed harming the society. And while social media was created with the intention of connecting people, spreading information, and fostering communication, the reality we face today tells a different story. One where the negative consequences outweigh the benefits. So I do stand with the agreement that social media is harming society.
So, Prashant, what do you think? What do you think is the most measurable impact of social media on young people today?
So there are confluence of factors. The first being the mental health impact, where numerous studies have linked excessive social media use to increased rates of anxiety, depression, and loneliness. Platforms like, well, I don't think I should name them. However, they create unrealistic standards of the beauty, success, and happiness. This comparison culture is especially damaging to teenagers and young adults, today's foundation of youth, who often measure their self-worth by likes and followers. According to a 2023 study by the American Psychological Association, also known as APA, teens who spend over 3 hours a day on social media are twice as likely to experience mental health issues. Uh, there's also a factor of misinformation and fake news, where social media has become a breeding ground for misinformation, whether it is health myths, political propaganda, or conspiracy theories. Uh, these platforms often amplify falsehoods more than the truth, thanks to algorithm that prioritize engagement over accuracy. The spread of misinformation during the COVID-19 pandemic, in particular, and elections clearly illustrates how dangerous and influential social media can be in shaping public opinion. There's also this social polarization where social media tends to create echo chambers, like environment where users are only exposed to viewpoints and they already agree with. This deepens societal divisions, encourages extremism, and reduces our ability to engage in healthy debates and or find common ground. There's also this many users are unaware, particularly unaware of how much of their personal data is being harvested, sold, or used to manipulate their behavior. Surveillance capitalism has turned people into products, eroding privacy and autonomy. So yeah, so this is why these are the following reasons why I support my argument in terms of why social media is harming the society.
Okay, that was a very point of view, Prashant. So,
Thank you.
okay, now I will be moving to Nikita. Nikita, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes, Nikita. So, uh, like, uh, you are the new to this platform. So, before starting anything, could you just introduce yourself?
Yes, I can. I am Nikita Khatri. I'm from Uttarakhand. I was born in Uttarakhand, and my hometown is in Chamodi, Tehsil, if you know, like Badrinath side. So I'm a
Yeah.
Gadwali from my father's side, and from my mother's side, I'm Kumaoni. So I'm a Pahari person, and currently I'm in Dehradun. I actually prepared. I completed my 12th in 2023, and then since then I prepared for NEET, but I didn't qualify, and this was my third attempt and second drop. But I also gave CUT along with it, so I guess I'm scoring around good score to get into Delhi University start with botany honors, but till then I thought what to do. So I guess I'm very, very thankful that I was able to join you and like so like I mean, good thoughts, maybe something different I would learn and it would help me in future. That's that's who I am.
That's okay. That's very good, Nikita. And once again, thank you, Nikita, for joining our platform for the debate. So, Nikita, today's, the topic, what do you think, is social media really harming the society? So, what do you think about it?
I have two perspectives. I don't have one perspective like, okay, it is harming the society. I don't think so. In some way, it is helping also because, there are some platforms maybe through which you can actually discover like what's actually happening in the remote areas, like in Jharkhand, maybe in Meghalaya, like there are a lot of crimes which actually happen, right? Now,
Okay.
इससे पहले there
Yeah.
used to be things, where people used to just assume that okay, that must be the reason. What is the reason behind, all the crimes happening? But through social media, okay, it is harming also. I totally agree with what Prashant said, but I do agree. I have the second opinion also that it's helpful. It's quite helpful too. So it's I don't disagree and agree. I have like two opinions here. So I guess
Okay, sometimes, Nikita, see, in social media, there is a spread of misinformation also. So, what do you think? See, there are many content on the social media that are misinformation or very spam content. Okay, so what do you think? What we can do for that type of content, or what the companies can do for it?
I think it's not about the company only. It's about see what you're saying. Ki what we can do. This all
Yeah.
control everything. All the control social media. Whether it's uh, it's through the government. Okay, now the central government is going to look after what kind of content the youth must see or what kind of content everybody should make. But we are democratic country. We have the right to just give our opinions or whatever you want to say. Like today, I'm able to say this. Maybe I'm in China. Maybe there must be something I cannot say against the party, against the minister. But right now, here we are in democracy. We can say. So through social media, I think it totally depends. Yes, we need to control also. Like some some part of section we need to control which is harming or which is not actually appropriate for the young generation. And yeah, that's my point. I mean, it might be wrong, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good point of view, Nikita. And I also agree with your point. So, okay, Nikita, now I will be moving to the Moyo Moin Mofe. I'm audible, Moyo. I don't know, I'm pronouncing your name properly or not. Correct
Nah, don't
me.
worry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, Moyo Moin. Just correct
Just
me,
call me Moyo.
if I'm not pronouncing your name.
Nah, leave it like that. Just call me Moyo.
Okay, Moyo. Okay, so Moyo, you
Yeah.
are very new to this platform, so just can you introduce yourself, Moyo?
My name is Moyo. I'm calling from Africa, I'm calling from Nigeria, and I'm at Lagos. I'm a girl of 13, preparing for my external exam.
Okay, so you are from Africa, so any special thing you want to say about your country?
Yeah, the we are rich. Our foods are rich, and cocoa. Many good things about my country, and naturally, my country we are naturally good at English.
Okay, that's good, Moyo. Okay,
Yeah.
Moyo, now we will move on to this topic. The topic, Moyo. So, what do you
Yes.
think, Moyo, about this topic? Is social media really harming the society? Like, you have heard the points of Prashant and Nikita. So, according to
Yeah.
that, what do you actually think about this topic?
Yeah. I think it's actually harming the society,
Okay,
and
so,
also
yeah,
um And also, there was I was like on social media once, and I saw a girl. I saw a story about a girl who killed herself just because of what a friend did to her on social media. Well, let me put that under cyberbullying, and also misinformation. The spread of fake news have led the spread of fake news have led to many disagreements. In fact, fake news can even lead to war. And now, moving to mental health, many people are ashamed of who they are because they want to be like this, they want to be like that person on this one on social media. Now, going to privacy concern, many people are hacking into some people's account. E.g., like a man who was accused of leading a global scam network which worth over $60 million, involving malware, romance scam, and money laundering and addiction. Many people are so addicted to to social media that they can't stay 18 hours away from it. A friend of mine told me something really, really shocking that she was on her phone all night, that she didn't even have time to rest. And when we were having class that day, she was just sleeping, and now she's missing the information that she paid for. And also, I think that's all I want to say.
Okay, Moyo, so that was a very good point I heard from you. Like, you also said that the social media is like, you agree that social media is spreading the misinformation.
Yes,
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
agree
So
on
you
that.
agree to it that social media is also spreading the misinformation. So, okay, so that was your point, Moyo. Okay, then I will move to the Sakshi, but I guess Sakshi is saying that I will share my opinion through the chat. Okay, Sakshi, whatever your opinion is, just put it on the chat. In Okay, so Sakshi is saying that social media itself is not inherently good or bad. Its impact depends on how it's used, who is using it, and for what purpose. Healthy digital habits, strong modern moderation policies, and critical media literacy are essential to minimize harm and maximize benefits. Okay, so that was your point, Sakshi. So Sakshi want to say that she's in short, you are saying that social media is not like good or bad, like it depends on how we use the social media. Okay, and how much time does we use the social media. So in short, you want to say that it depends on how the people use the social media. Yeah, like it's 50-50. Okay, so that was your point, Sakshi. Okay, now I will be moving to Prashant. Okay, so Prashant, you have heard the opinions of the Sakshi, Nikita, Moyo, and after all, what you want to say?
I would like to point out the power of social media and how it can be misused.
Yeah,
So I want to, in particular, express the case that happened in 2021, Zomato delivery boy case in India, right? The background
yeah,
was a Bangalore-based woman named Hitisha Chandrani, a makeup artist and influencer, uploaded a video on Instagram alleging that a Zomato delivery executive, Kamraj, assaulted her
okay,
after an argument about late delivery. She claimed he punched her, causing a bleeding injury on her nose. Her video showing a bleeding nose went viral within hours. She accused the delivery agent of violent behavior. Public outrage spread quickly on platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Kamraj was immediately suspended by Zomato. Well,
yeah,
Kamraj denied the allegations and gave his side of the story, stating that she hit him with a slipper and injured herself by slamming the door on her face. He remained calm, and came
yeah,
forward with his version despite the media trial. CCTV evidence and investigation later showed inconsistency in the woman's claims. Hitesha eventually left Bangalore and stopped cooperating with the police. Charges against Kamraj were dropped due to the lack of evidence and the withdrawal of complaints. So I'm just trying to highlight here the dangers of trial by social media. Social media enables, one-sided narratives to go viral without proper fact checking.
yeah.
Public
Means
judgment here was passed. Yeah, I mean the public judgment was passed without investigation. leading to temporary loss of livelihood and trauma for the accused. It shows the power
O-
of influence in shaping public opinion, rightly or wrongly.
Okay, like in short, see, whatever we see on the social media, people are like just believing it blindly. And social media is the new, like, what we can say is that many people just put their opinions on the social media and rule over it. Okay, so like whatever, even if it is fake or true, but people will only believe what is shown on the social media, right?
Yeah, people have become judges in today's date. Like
Yeah,
there should be a big lock on the court. You know, because these people even like pass the judgment and also declare that he should be hanged, she should be hanged, and everything is a social media nowadays. You know, even though innocence, I mean, like in his Kamran's case, he would have lost the job. And
yeah,
once, tell me one thing, like he was so much under that he literally cried in front of the video. I mean, he was trying to explain his side of story, and it was
yeah, but
credible enough.
no one was like listening to his side of story.
No, no,
And
until
yeah,
yeah, yeah, and then now tell me one thing. Like he bears such a shame, like in people's eyes. You can't even imagine, how society would have treated him. But see now what happened after people knew about the truth. Now nobody will even like try to say sorry or correct. Like no, that it was our mistake. We shouldn't have treated you like that. No one will do that.
yeah,
People just they are just looking for some chance. They just want entertainment. Like people just want something different and some twist in their life, some spark in their life. They want to just see what is going on from here or from there.
yeah, Prashant, right? I literally agree. See, like I said that people will only believe on the whatever it is shown on the social media, but they will know, like people don't believe, like people will just believe on the post whatever it is shown on it, and they will not get behind the truth, what is the exact truth of the story. They will not like explore it, what's the truth and all. Okay, so yeah, Prashant, I just like you are right. Like, see, there are two sides of stories. If one side of story is shown on the social media, then no one will just see the other side of the story, like in the case you mentioned in the. Okay,
Right.
yeah. Okay, so Sakshi is also saying something. The power of women card on social media is so powerful that anything can happen to an innocent person, can happen in a fraction of seconds. Yeah, yeah, like Sakshi is also, I agreed with that point also, the power of women card on social media. Like, see here, Prashant, also in social media, there is like n number of posts for women, like the Sakshi posted, shared an opinion, like social media for the women card, if you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Because see, whatever, if a woman posts something on social media, and people will just believe on it, and the another person can life can change in fraction of seconds. So
Right. The
basically,
person can't even step outside, with such a shame.
yeah, so basically what, yeah, the same, Sakshi is also saying that what kind of equality is this. So Prashant, what we can do, like what do you think, should social media be controlled by government?
Well, if that's helping, then yeah, definitely. Because what you see, TikTok is banned like most of the countries, right? So like many people are like misusing that platform. It's not that TikTok is like like a bad platform. It is just that people are just misusing and using for like for weird reasons, you know so like
Yeah,
every platform has kind of a good thing, good side, right, bright side, but it depends on like how people use it. right? So recently, just because of the like attention grabbing, just to be flamboyant, people are just like for the likes, for the views, for like they are requesting for subscribes. In fact, they are also like clickbait, like thumbnails, like like when you click on that video and then something else comes up. They will show that like there's some movie, and they'll show display some another movie when you just run that video. In many of the comments I see, oh, who is watching this in 2025? Who is watching this in 2024? What is this? Just because of comments are
Yeah,
doing all these things.
they are just for the likes and comments and nothing more.
That is what. So it's not about being controlled by government or not. It is about the people, right? Like
Yeah,
if people know, the thing is like never misuse your power. And some people just, like in between, I will not name that person or something like that. But I've seen that one of the women was actually trying to falsely, wrongly accuse some famous YouTuber just because she wanted likes. So just because she wanted like people to watch her videos.
yeah,
So, but try to imagine, what will, and that the whoever is the victim, he's also a human being, just because, see, he stood on his own feet, like garnered popularity, from, and then gained the trust of the people. But then eventually what happened? Like people will ask, is this real? And then people will stop because he started from square one. And see, to damage someone, it's like it takes not even a second, right? To
yeah,
tarnish
right, right.
his reputation. So people don't see in that angle, like they just see, okay, what I'm getting. The people are self-centered these days, selfish, They just think, what I should do so that people will watch, and they're trying to publish some cringy videos.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so Prashant, so we will just stop here, and I will just have to move on to the Moyo and the Nikita and then Sakshi, because Sakshi and Moyo also want to say something. They are raising their hand, so like I will go to the Moyo first, then I will go to the Nikita. Okay, so Moyo, just continue. Like, what you want to say something?
Yeah.
Yeah, Moyo.
Prashant Prashant has said, yeah, many people don't care about like the impact. They just want to like gain something. What will I gain if I do this? They don't care about the effect of what they are doing, and it has damaged some people's life. Like did I mention the story about how a guy, a man, our man bullied a Nollywood actress. This man, cause of he wants followers, he decided to like he's bullied Eniola Badmus, a Nollywood actress, just cause
Okay.
of followers, comments, and likes. He didn't care of the effect, and now he's being sentenced to 3 years imprisonment. That's what I want to say.
So, Moyo, like in short, we can say that people are believing in the social media posts more and more.
Yeah. They don't care about their effect or what they don't care about the effect of the things they do. They just want likes, comments, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, like Moyo, see, most of the people are on social media for the likes, comments, and all, and for the fame. Okay, so they don't care what
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
happening around the world. Okay, they just don't care about it. They are only for the likes and comments. Each and every people wants that my comment should get so much of likes, my comment should get replays. And okay, so people only want that. And I think people are getting more and more addicted to the social media. And it is also
Yeah, that's
making the
very
people
addictive.
lazy.
Yeah. Now, like now, let's move on to how AI is helping some people. Now, most of my classmates, what they told me, I'm a type of person that like using my brain to know that I'm the one that did it. But funnily enough, my classmate told me that all his assignments, he just give it to an AI app to just help him to do the assignment, and he'll just copy it in his book and give it to the teacher. Now he's getting marks. But what about in the exam?
Yeah, right. Mo. see, this means that we are getting more and more lazier. We are using AI for the homeworks and all. So this is making our brain power very, we are using our brain power very less, and this will make our brains very weak also.
And if possible, I think I have a feeling that AI is gonna take over the human world. The things if we don't change.
Yeah, they are AI is also very harmful to this. Sometimes AI is very harmful because see, because of the AI, we are using our brains very less, and it is making our brain power very weak.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. So Moyo,
Yeah,
I think we should move to the Nikita also because
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
is in the Queen. Okay, I will come back to you, Moyo. Now we will
Okay.
move to the Nikita. Okay, so Nikita, I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So Nikita, you have heard about the Sakshi, Prashant, and Moyo. So what do you share? What do you want to say about it?
I think I agree with all the points. I mean, they are right in their way. I think so, everybody has different opinions. What Prashant
Yeah,
said, what Moyo said, what Sakshi saying that I can see on the comment section. I think she's right. But one thing I would disagree with her that government cannot control. Definitely, government can control. Government can control anything if government wants to, whether it's army, whether it's anything. Okay, you
yeah,
cannot say that the government cannot control. It can, definitely it can. If the government can ban TikTok, why not the other social media platform? I'm not being very aggressive. I'm not being very competitive about things I'm saying, but just an opinion, like what I'm trying to understand by what she was saying. And like she was saying, why parents cannot control, like they're watching porn videos or if they're going to see videos which are not age appropriate. So I think it's not the mistake of, you know, the it's not a mistake of parents also. Okay,
yeah,
firstly, the government in many sites, or I think many platforms, government has banned porn videos in India, and legally, I think it's illegal. I don't know. Maybe I'm be wrong here, but that's in my knowledge. I don't know, but I think I sometimes disagree with her point, but I agree with whatever she said and whatever others are saying. I totally agree. I'm listening quietly. I'm listening to them so I can just understand what they're because it's my first time. I don't have any much of experience, but I'm trying to just recollect the knowledge that I can from this conversation.
and Nikita, I want to say that see, government is also using the social media somewhere because see, government is posting their videos of for the elections. When the election came, the government post their videos on the social media. Okay, so which political party will is the best, and also somewhere government is also using the social media, and I think the big
That's important,
companies,
right? That is
yeah,
important. That's what politics is. That's politics. You must
yeah,
study politics, and it is politics. Everybody has right, and I think वही चीज है कि they because they have the power and try to understand this thing. Once a person has power, they can do anything. In India, especially, I'm
yeah,
talking about. Whatever you go in noble profession, you become a doctor, you become an engineer, you go and become something like good, and an officer, an army officer, navy, or in the air force. The power
yeah,
lies within the government, within the politics, within the people who are in power. For example, IS also has a good power in the district. When they are talking any decision, their legislative decision or maybe executive decision they're taking. So I guess it's totally on its power. Power is everything. You have,
yeah.
you get it. But there are people who, without power, they do so good things. So I guess it's not about power, but I guess it's more of like that.
Yeah, I agreed with his opinion. Like power is everything. I totally agreed, and that's a very good point, Nikita. So, okay, I will be moving to the Sakshi. Like Sakshi has posted so many of comments. Let's see, what is Sakshi saying? Okay, so Sakshi is saying, I don't think so. Government can solve this kind of issues because they are busy in their politics. Okay, so Sakshi, you want to say that? Okay, so you want to say that government is busy in their politics, so government will not uh, tell between this social media and all. Okay, so I guess we and Nikita already, I and Nikita
One more
already
thing I
discussed.
want to say, one more thing I want to say, sorry
Yeah,
to interrupt
yeah,
you. I
yeah,
want
yeah,
to say that the most important thing a person can have or society can have is voice. If you have a
yeah,
voice, you can do anything, anything, honestly. If you can put your opinions in front of others, you can do anything. For example, if you create pressure, suppose there must be a rape case that's going on social media. So through
okay,
social
yeah,
media, you can create pressure. You know, you can create pressure. So it leads to lot of good decisions like through NTA when meet scam actually happened. So other Pandit sir and everybody who were all over social media, they created pressure on social media and NTA, everything, the Supreme Court, whatever the decision they took, and definitely there were kids, MBBS students who were involved in the scam. So it's not that,
yeah,
the social media cannot be powerful. If you have a voice, it can be powerful. Voice, it is important actually to speak up as much as you can. You need to give your opinion, and if you have an opinion, it's very important. Okay, it's not key. Okay, what should I say? My opinion is very small. No, I think everyone has right
yeah.
to speak up, and that's the point. Sorry to interrupt you. Thank you.
No, it's okay. That point was very wonderful point. Like you said that the power, like everyone should have the voice, like and I just like that point because see, it's very different, and I got some like unique points from you, Nikita. So the you said that we by raising our voice we can create the pressure. The like cause of the pressure, the government can do anything. Like you said about the rape case and all. If we are posting something on social media, very sensitive issues on social media, then if we have the voice, we have the power, then we can do anything. And that's the very good point of view, Nikita. So okay, I will again move to the Sakshi. She was also saying that I want to mention one point, that is kids are nowadays watching the porn video or XYZ, but parents of this generation can't control their children. See, I think Sakshi, like parents also don't control their, like I don't think that parents 24 hours can watch their children's what they're doing or not, what their internet activities is. Like even if parents don't give their phones to the children, then also children are like they will find a way, some way to use the phone and all. So because nowadays the kids are very getting advanced, like they have lots of knowledge. So they will just find a way to use the phones and all, even if parents control not to give the phone and all, but still they will manage to use the phone. So I don't think that parents can totally control the children because some see in sometimes happens like parents are working also, and they can't watch out the children's, okay, what their children are doing, what the kids are doing. So I don't think like parents can control their children. Okay, so moving to the next point, and kids are getting iPhones for real. Our parents are aware of the kids what they are doing on phone. Yeah, so Sakshi, I just mentioned earlier that uh, parents can not totally control their children's kids, okay? Because even if they control now, the they are like parents are very like also very caring to their children, because they think if we don't give the phone, then don't know what my child will do or do that. Like there are so much of consequences, okay? And as I said, that parents can not literally control their total children, because even if they control their kids, okay, the kids will always find a way, always find a hack to use the phone or use the laptop or use the computer. So as I said, like yeah, and you said that and kids are getting iPhones. So it's because like I think it's I don't know, but I don't know the exact reason. I should have to ask this question to the Prashant, why kids are getting the iPhones. I literally don't know this answer, but
No, I have the answer for that.
Okay, Prashant, just give me like
So
why kids are getting iPhones.
so like if you like go back, right? If you like hark back here a little bit, so you see
Okay.
like I got phone after I passed my 10th exam. Okay,
Yeah.
so before that, many people got phones when they got a degree, and that too it was like a black and white phone. So
Yeah.
what
Right.
some parents think is that like I did not get when they were child, right? So my son
Yeah.
should get, and then they try to see like because in today's days like some people believe, or I do not know how much it is true, but they think that like this degree, this and that is not important. Most people are even like without a degree they are running a social media platform, they're getting lots of money, earning so much in on the YouTube channel, they're getting so famous and popular, right?
Yeah.
So what parents thinks, like let my child also get updated to the modern society. They give their child just to like they try to like place themselves in like in place of the child. I did not get, like, but my son should get. So in
Yeah.
some manner or form they also spoil their own children's, right? So like, and one more thing is that the more you try to suppress the children, the more they will kind of become like a spoiled brat at times. Like if
Yeah.
they do not get
Sometimes
phone,
yeah,
they'll show
sometimes children
tantrums,
will get aggressive.
aggressive, and they'll throw tantrums, like, and then they'll start stealing, like just because. So at some point, like parents, they do not see, the thing is parents do not know what they're doing, but they always want good for the children's, right? They always think very like good future for them, right? That's why like because what some children's they do, oh dad, mom, I want to study, like and in today's date AI is so prevalent, and then the parents do not know what they do with this, like phone. They just think that they are studying and utilizing for a good purpose.
Yeah.
But one thing is that like the specific preventive measures can be taken. There's like a child view or something like that. There's I see there's sometimes like that. You know like where parents can actually turn that on for the children. Like on their
Yes,
phones,
but
right?
Prashant, like, see, what happened is that childrens will or kids will always find a way to turn off the settings, or they will manage to use it somehow. Like, even if we don't give the phones, they will manage somehow that I should get a phone and I will use it.
No, no, that is true. But what they sometimes parents do, like they try to configure I mean, they know they're giving it to the children, right? So they try to configure that settings to the manufacturer sometimes. Whoever is producing that thing.
Yeah,
Some phones should be like that. That should be manufactured for children's only, not for adults. So there some phones should be in production that can be particularly pointed to children's use, you know, and no settings can be changed. So if children are becoming smarter, and then whoever is developing it is more smarter than children's, right or wrong?
yeah, right.
So
So,
see,
yeah,
anything, even the risk, any risk cannot be eliminated completely. There are always some residual risk. Something will happen, but what we can do is try, right, from our end, because see, childrens, you cannot control them at times. They can be rambunctious at times. Like they should throw tantrums and so on, as I previously stated. But like they should be like, see, even I'm driving a car lightly, somebody from the opposite direction can hit me, right?
yeah,
But then if I
mm,
if I tell them, oh, somebody hit me, then the other person will be like, no, no, you did not drive properly. You should have seen. It's your fault. They'll always blame on you. There's always a victim shaming.
yeah, right, right.
If
See,
something happens to you, it's your fault. Always.
oh, yeah, yeah, Prashant, like, you said it right, well, right? Like, so in short, like, see, that's the point, Prashant. I literally agree that that's the reason parents are giving the phones, and parents are letting their children to do whatever on the social media. Okay, so I think Prashant. Okay, just wait a moment. I guess it's too much of time we are taking. We should like find a way to end this debate now, because it's already, I guess, 7:53. Okay. Okay, yeah, Sakshi. Sakshi is also saying that Sakshi has a question for the Nikita, I think. Sakshi is saying that, as Nikita said in the meeting, voice is a powerful weapon. We keep posting about rape cases, right? But how many posts have we made and how many victims have actually received justice? Okay, so I guess this question is for Nikita.
Okay, Sakshi, I think you're right. Definitely, there's lack of justice, but what can we do as a citizen? Tell me. The power totally lies on the hands of the justice, the Supreme Court. Okay, whatever you can do, maybe the Nirbhaya case you take. Okay, it took 12 years to give justice to that girl got raped in Delhi. Or maybe
Yeah,
you see the Kolkata case, maybe a lot of cases. So like, every time we cannot see the good impact of it. There might be some bad impact, but as I'm saying, I didn't say ki all the cases are getting justice. Every state in India, you know, is dealing with a lot of issues. Like I come from Uttarakhand, so I'm in Uttarakhand. What I meant to say by raising up a voice is that in Uttarakhand there's a lot of issue of like the foreign people, or maybe not foreign, maybe the people from other states are coming. Illegally they're taking the lands here in India and then sorry in Uttarakhand, and the native people who are actually the local people of Uttarakhand, they are not able to diversify their culture here, and there's a lot of cultural diversity now that I can literally see in my city, Dehradun, and it breaks my heart because we, as a native of Uttarakhand, we're not able to speak our own language, which is Gadwali. So,
yeah,
then, yeah, there are a lot of people here, what's it? A lot of people, they speak against this to the government, and they told that why are you not enforcing the land law? That there must be, land law so that nobody can take lands because they're illegally building something, and then the economic state only lies, you know, because of tourists in Uttarakhand. We have Char Dham, we have lot of things. Like the district I come from is Chamoli. You have Badrinath there. You have Valley of Flowers, which is a which is so beautiful. It's open. I
yeah,
think you can also try to come up there. It's so beautiful. It's open now. There is Hemkund Sahib. There is Nanda Devi, which is the highest peak, and there are a lot of things, but illegally. So it's there's lot. So then now the government, because of the pressure of the people of Uttarakhand, the native people of Uttarakhand, the state government of Uttarakhand, they decided that they will enforce the land law in the 13. Maybe there are total 13 districts in Uttarakhand. So I guess in 10 or 9 districts of Uttarakhand, they have enforced this law that nobody can illegally buy it. And maybe in Dharam, maybe in Udham Singh Nagar and the other state where the pharmaceutical companies are established, because of that thing they are not enforcing the law. Maybe in the upcoming future they will. So I didn't meant to say it in that way, but power voice is very important. Yeah, it's very important. You agree, disagree, I don't care about it. That's my opinion. That's your opinion. That's it.
okay, so Sakshi, Nikita is saying that, as you heard about it, like, see, voice is very important. Okay, because of the voice, the pressure is created. Okay, yeah. So Sakshi agreed with it. So, okay, I guess it's very like it's 1 hour now, and we should just find a conclusion of this debate. Okay, so I will firstly go to the Moyo. After a long time, I'm coming back to the Moyo. So Moyo, we have to end this debate now, and I want your final conclusion of this debate. Like from your side, what is the conclusion?
I'm gonna say that hmm, I'm gonna say that social media is in the society, and also parents should know the right age to give their children a phone.
Okay,
And I think social media is also helping the society. And social media, let me say, social media has a positive and negative influence on the society. But let me say, the negative part of social media is overshadowing or like more higher than the positive part of social media. Now, 90% of the people, or let me say 80% of the people that are on social media are like how I put it, I'm going for the negative part and the positive part. Like now, positive part of social media, like this active debate part. Let me say it's a positive part of social media. So I'll say social media are both as positive and negative parts. Depends on the user.
Okay, so it's like 50-50, Moyo. Like it is good also, and you think it's bad also.
Yeah, but let me say more bad.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the conclusion from Moyo. And now I'm going to Nikita again. Like Nikita, just tell your final conclusion on the topic from your side. What is the final conclusion?
I agree with Moyo, and I think the same. I have the same thought that bad and good, it depends definitely. Like the other two said, Sakshi, Prashant, everybody. So I think it's it's bad also, good also. So that's what I want to say. Nothing more. Yeah.
Thank you, Nikita, for your conclusion. And so you also agreed with the Moyo, and Sakshi is also agreeing. So Sakshi is also agreeing with the Moyo. So Prashant, now, like, what's your conclusion? Like, or are you also agreeing with the Moyo?
Yeah, I concur with everyone's notion, actually, and I do respect everyone's opinions and their viewpoints. I believe that, like while social media may have its benefit, the evidence is overwhelming that its negative effects on mental health, truth, privacy, and let's say societal cohesion are significant and growing. And if left unchecked, the harm it causes may outweigh its original purpose of connection. I'll rest my case here.
That's good. Okay. So, in short, we can say that it depends on totally us, like how we use the social media. Okay, and as the Prashant, Moyo, Nikita, and Sakshi said, that's the final conclusion. Like it depends on us, and it's 50-50. Like Sakshi also said that it depends like 50-50. And okay, so from my side also, I agreed with the Moyo and Prashant. Like I agreed with everyone. Okay, so I will also say that it's 50-50. Like social media, like totally depend on us how we are using it, and also I like the thing about the Nikita, like Nikita said about the voice. Every voice matters, and because of the voice, if we raise a voice, the pressure can be created. So that's also I literally I agreed with that Nikita's point, and I also agreed with the Moyo's point. Like Moyo also said that it depends on us and how we use the social media. So and also the Prashant also raised about the issues about the Zomato's case, and I agreed with the Prashant that like you said, no Prashant, see, you said that uh, what we see on the most people on the social media, what we see on the social media, people believe on it. Okay, so people become the judges on the social media. So I like that point, Prashant. Okay, and Sakshi, I
Thank
also
you.
agreed with your conclusion. Like it totally depend on us, like 50-50. Okay, so that's the end of our debate. And once again, thank you everyone, Sakshi, Prashant, Nikita, Moyo, for participating in this debate. And we will soon see you on the next debate. If you want to participate again on the debate, just let me know. Like you want to, because we take every Sunday at 7 p.m. We take the debates. So whenever you want to participate, just let me know. I will let you in on the debate. Okay.